Hey, good day, my lovelies. This is about hair. You know, you could have many subjects on hair. But I remember a few years back when my daughter first came out of school and she started to feel her money. Let's put it this way while she working. You know, them young people, they want this, that, and the next. She went to the hairdresser shop, a hairdresser shop on Wolf Road. And she didn't tell me she was going to the hairdresser, so she told me she was going to the mall. So she must have decided she got bored and let me go do something in my hair or whatever. When she went to the hairdresser shop, the people thought she had normal hair. You know how us as colored people, our hairs have shrinkage? They thought she had just normal length hair, like on just on her shoulder or whatever. When the lady combed out her hair, the lady almost fainted. She wanted her hair washed, blow dry, and hot curl. She had still good hair then, with, even though it was damaged by the pools over the years. Still got good hair. And when the lady see how much work it can be, she had trouble even straightening out like half of her hair, like detangling half of her hair. So she came home with half her hair. It just only then wash and whatever, and one half detangled. So she tell me she had to pay $80 or so and had to go back the next day. So I tell her, I say, let me tell you something. A lot of people don't know you have all this hair because sometimes your hair shrink a lot. Don't you ever make this mistake again and go to a hairdresser shop because the length and thickness of your hair, they would charge you. I said, look at you, walking around with half a hair done and it ain't even curled yet. It just only detangling. The other part tangle up. She must have to wet that and retangle. My daughter to go early that next morning and spend the whole day to that place and spend her rest of money. I was like, never in history you ever try this again. And I tell her she better learn to do her hair. All girls better learn to do their hair. I say, oh, put bleach or something on it and cut it off. I said, because you're too big for me to continue doing your hair. And you're out of school now, you're working now. Child, so I so thank God when I think about it, because she learned to do her hair. I say, oh, thank you, Jesus. And I tell her, don't sit in nobody hairdresser chair again. It isn't because I used to go to hairdresser often, but my daughter here is so long, but being long is thick. And it tangles easily. And when people have to deal with that, they be shocked. And I don't blame the woman to charge her them kind of money and charge her the next day. And that ain't a perm or nothing. That ain't a perm, neither treatment or nothing. Because that's how long and thick it was. And so I was mad. She cut it off 3 times. 3 different times. But now it grow back long now again. I tell her, let it grow and because people have stop buying wigs to put on your hair and you have hair. So I was looking at a little movie with the woman going to the hairdresser shop and she had the same problem. I said, child, that ain't nothing new. Because I had the same problem. I was so angry that she spent all that money when she young and could use that money for better things because she know her hair is long and thick. You ain't got nothing to do. So sit in the front of the mirror and take your time and take care of your hair. A hair like hers, so I'll spend a whole day fooling with it. So do it if you have to. And then I encourage her to perm it so it can make it a little more manageable. Yeah, people say, why you encourage? Yeah, you need something to be more manageable when you want to go. You can't be looking bad and can't comb your hair because it's so thick and having stress over here. So it become manageable and you could just slide it in one while you're going to work. And when you want to go out, it's easier to hot curl when you want to go to fancy places. So some of y'all have the same problem with y'all hair. But some of y'all just don't wanna. Y'all want it natural, so that's understandable. Because my daughter had her hair natural basically all her life, but she had to make the decision because you want to look presentable and not have to be fighting with your hair. If she fool with her hair, she'll never reach to work. You'll never reach to work. So you have to do something where you could easily deal with your situation and go. And a woman hair is a crown and glory, so you're supposed to treat your hair right. And some women cannot sleep, and she's one of them, cannot sleep with all kind of things in your hair, hurting your head in the night. You understand me? Or you ain't gonna ever have a proper sleep. Beauty is pain, but sleep is health. Hello? So you can't be making that decision over your health like that. So some of y'all have the same problem, you know? So I wish you luck. So I saw a little movie with that same situation and I said, child, I remember that time. But I lay her out because I didn't want to be spending these ridiculous amount of money. That was many years ago. So I know if she try to go now, she can need $400 or $500 or more because it's too much money. Because you know your hair is long and you know your hair is thick. Learn to deal with it yourself so you can and manage it, make it manageable so you could just be hurry and go where you need to go because that's why they cut children hair off in Africa. That's a practice in African villages, most all across Africa. They literally cut off the young girls' hair. So if you go in African schools, all the young girls and boys have bald hair alike. Based on that one reason, because the hair takes too long to fix and to be manageable, and you'll never reach where you're going. You will never reach where you're going. That's why they practice that. They practice that based on that. So they want them to get to school on time, get doing what they need to do. But if they fool with hair, they will never reach. And so that's why they did that, you know. And most of the African places, they didn't do it for health. That was the main reason why it was done. Yeah, I'm talking from the interviews that I see on many children and school teachers, you know. That's what the reason they give is why they did that. And it will make you late. Because when I have to deal with my hair and it's more natural, it takes me so long and I find myself reaching to work late because I'm older now. I don't want to sleep with nothing hurting up my head. I don't want to sleep with nothing hurting up my head. I want sleep when I sleep. All right? And so you will reach if you can't get up early enough to do it long, take enough time to do it, you will reach late. Everywhere you go, you reach late because you got food with hair. You see? And people say, oh, that's only an excuse. It is a valid one too. Because imagine you have thick hair and you can't get it to rule and you can't get it. Her hair is so thick that even when she used to put elastic around it, used to pop up. I used to have to tie rope around it. When she go in the pool, don't care what rope you tie around, that come off too. People used to always ask, what you can do with her hair, what you can do with her. I get so tired, child. I was tired my own self for dealing with it. So you can't get mad sometimes when you see people cutting off their hair or doing, because it isn't that they don't want to have the nice pretty long hair. They're just tired having so much. It becomes stressful dealing with it, you know what I'm saying? And so they look at the easier option to eliminate that stress. People want always peace. People always want peace. People don't want no headache or no this and that. No, they don't care even if it make you look beautiful. Because when you're short, it can look beautiful too. All right, so over and out.